healthcare institutions or healthcare service provider, they know from the beginning that there is a major part related to data privacy and confidentiality. They need to take care of it. Data privacy is not only essential for Axios Healthcare, it's essential for healthcare industry in general. Healthcare industry is built on the data privacy.
Most patients definitely do not want the added stress of worrying about their patient data. How does Axios International ensure data security while maintaining the effectiveness of its access programs? At Axios International, we are dedicated to making healthcare accessible to patients worldwide while upholding the highest standards of quality, compliance, and ethics. Our new video series, The Access Code, is a deep dive into these core principles, showcasing how we ensure patients receive the best possible care while safeguarding their data, minimizing risks, and adhering to global regulations. In our very first episode, we feature Ahmed Al-Hassan, our head of quality, compliance, and ethics. With years of expertise at Axios, Ahmed has been instrumental in ensuring our programs adhere to the General Data Protection Regulation, pharmacovigilance standards, and the other country-based regulations while prioritizing patient safety and ethical excellence. So Ahmed, can you tell us a little bit about what you do and what your role here is at Axios?
Sure. First of all, hi. My role mainly focuses on developing, maintaining, and oversighting compliance and quality programs among Axios. Along with the operation team, we want to maintain that we are achieving and implementing the highest standard of the operation.
So Ahmed, why is data privacy such an essential component of access to healthcare? And how does it influence patient trust and program efficiency?
Data privacy is not only essential for Axios Healthcare, it's essential for healthcare industry in general. Healthcare industry is built on the data privacy. The first aspects, the first element to have a good healthcare system is the data related to this healthcare, is the data of the patient who mainly the target or who mainly the beneficial from the any kind of healthcare system or healthcare tools. So mainly when we are talking about any company or any industry or any service provider working in the healthcare sector, the main and the first concern before implementing any kind of service is the data privacy or the confidentiality of all stakeholders involved in a certain service or beneficial from a certain service. So today when we are talking about why it is important, because patients who are the main group that beneficial from healthcare systems or institution or services need to ensure that their data and their personal information and sensitive information are kept confidential and maintain the privacy of their information while they are in their treatment journey. That's why this is the main important part when we are talking about healthcare services or healthcare sector.
Yeah, that's really important, I'm sure, because most patients definitely do not want the added stress of worrying about their patient data, and they are already having to worry about their own disease, which they need to take care of. So definitely that it is the case there. So what are the key challenges healthcare organizations face in adapting to the rapid changes in regulations around patient confidentiality?
Yes, so challenges, we cannot say challenges because healthcare institutions or healthcare service provider, from the beginning when they are involved in such, let's say, field, they know from the beginning that there is a major part related to data privacy and confidentiality. They need to take care of it. So from the beginning, they are ready to those kind of change, and they are aware 100% that this kind of regulation or this type of regulation, when I'm talking about data privacy, are always rapidly change and update according to the huge and crazy development in different sectors, such like, for example, the artificial intelligence or other kind of industry or science that affect the data privacy and confidentiality, information security tools and standards and methods also rapidly update. So healthcare institutions and healthcare service provider from the beginning, they have their risk analysis and they have their expectation for such rapid development and change in the laws and regulations related to data privacy. That's why from the beginning they have their they're supposed to have their plan to face to face and adopt such changes in the laws and regulation, because the main target while you are providing the service, the main concern for all healthcare service provider or healthcare institution, the main target they have while they are providing their services to maintain the patients, or in general to maintain the data privacy and confidentiality while providing the service. That's why it is kind of challenge, but it is a calculated challenge and already put in consideration.
Okay, that's really interesting, Ahmed, because I never realized how important it is that you have to be on top of these things, and the changes come in so quickly that you guys have to adapt to each and every single change that comes your way. All right, so the next question is, what proactive strategies can organizations adopt to navigate evolving policies while ensuring compliance and safeguarding patient rights?
Again, any company working in such field, they need and they are always include data privacy in their strategy. When they are setting their strategy, annual strategy, 5-year strategy, they need to include the concept of the data privacy, because again, it is the main core of the service that they are providing. It's the main core of the business they are do. So definitely they are including it and make account for it, regardless from resource point of view, as you said, from policies and procedures, from tools to implement, from other kind of measures that they need to do. So you cannot avoid not including such aspects in your strategy, because it is have a direct impact and effect in your business or in your service that you are provide. And to ensure you are providing the highest quality and compliant service to the stakeholders or to the patient or to the end users, you need to maintain and to make sure that you count those aspects, data privacy of course, in your strategy.
So thank you, Ahmed. That was really, really interesting. And I have one last question for you before we wrap up the show. How does Axios International ensure data security while maintaining the effectiveness of its access programs?
In Axios, to ensure that we are reaching the highest standard, let's say, of data privacy and security, while ensuring that the service will not be impacted and it will be provided smoothly, there is a certain guidelines that we are follow, starting from a setting certain policies and procedures that matching the global standards related to data privacy or related to information security. Following those standards not only by having policies and procedure in place, but implementing those guidelines that has been written in those policies and procedure, and oversighting the implementation. It's just not setting policies and procedures, not just having a certain certifications or just distributing or even just providing a training. No, you need to follow up to make sure that the implementation has been done correctly. You need to oversight. You need to keep up to date about the regulations and law, what is happening, how you implement, and even you need to ensure that those measures, those control measures that you set in place are matching the specification of your programs or of your business. So today it's not just copy paste or all fit the same side. No, you need to customize it. You need to make sure that you are adapting it according to your needs and according to the regulations and instruction. By doing that, you will make sure that you are achieving the highest standards or high quality operation services, by at the same time maintaining the integrity of the data, security of the data, and also the privacy of the data.
Thanks, Ahmed. That was really, really educational. And thank you for opening our eyes towards the world of patient data confidentiality. At Axios International, we strive to provide exceptional and reliable access to care with every action we take. Our quality assurance, compliance, and ethics team also adheres to this. After our short chat with Ahmed Al-Hassan, we understand how the team maintains patient trust and ensure data safety while maintaining the highest standards of integrity. We will be back with another exciting conversation soon, and stay tuned for more on the Access Code. And thank you very much, Ahmed, for joining us today. It was a pleasure to have you.
You are most welcome. My pleasure is all mine.
Axios, transforming access to healthcare.